maximize your camo index.
To be fair, you're right, and he usually plays green, so I am a little surprised here to see him playing.
It was just to spite me. All right, we're going to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen, here. J12 versus Yoss. It's going to be an interesting match coming through.
Yeah, and J12 spent a lot of time talking about how broken he thinks Yoshi is. Not broken in like a metagame sense, but just in a like, wow, my moves are really good.
Now, keep in mind, people have been saying that back in Smash 4. They've been saying it for ages.
That's
early
true.
On that Yoshi's going to be good.
In 6 months, we'll all be talking about how overrated Yoshi is.
But in this game, it very well may be true. His shield is significantly better simply because it doesn't degrade nearly as much as any other characters.
That
His
is true.
edge bounce. He has frame data for days and a back air that kills. This very well could be the rise of the prehistoric era, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and not only that, like the need for the new parrying mechanic is people haven't quite adjusted it to yet. Like a lot of those impressive aerials, they're not getting punished the way they used to with the power shield. So I do want to add, Yoss is a little bit of a, as far as people exhibiting parrying in their game, he's definitely one of the people that kind of is displaying that. So maybe, of course, in this match, we'll see a little bit of a, ooh, and goes for the, oh, that was a little bit of spaghetti on J12's part. I think that up air should have connected there.
Yeah, a very gutsy back air from, oh,
okay.
And Yoss going to finally use the stock out there. After, blowing himself up for a little bit, wants to show up. I don't need this percent. I can take you on easy.
Yeah, I mean, we're both big boys out here. We're two characters who, oh, we got the Nikita. Okay, he looks like he's going for a little bit of more mind gamey kind of situation because he's not aiming directly at J12.
Yeah,
okay.
Being able to stall it like that leads into a lot of options, especially if Yoshi decides to jump. He's going to get hit. That's a guaranteed up air right there. Very good stuff.
That is true.
Alrighty, Nikita coming through in the neutral here, trying to find something that'll stick.
Oh, yeah, he went for the up tilt there. Oh, yeah, and that actually would have been it. He got a second lease of life with that grenade.
Very smart DI there from Yoss. Good stuff. All right, going to set up grenades here. Create a little bit of a wall against J12. Try to make sure he doesn't get any of that extra percent.
Yeah, at this point, like, you really want to see out the stock now because, I mean, it's one thing to, yeah, I mean, this is the point where it starts to look like a, crisis situation because, if you're behind, like, you're at 50, your opponent's on the stock, okay, you can seal that out. Okay, there we go.
Give him the clean slap coming through.
Yeah,
just like that. Yoss firing back.
The Hahoo.
And, honestly, Snake can have a bit of trouble with that if he doesn't get his opponent off stage. He is relatively slow, and a lot of his moves, frame data, aren't the best.
Yeah, to be honest, as far as Yoss's part, I would like to see 100% more up smash. I think, like, that's a move where, you can really hold your ground and make people come to you. And Yoss is, like, he's notorious for being a really aggressive player. And when I say, like, the best Snake, he's had, like, very good results. But I think in terms of the meta, at this point, he's probably falling a little behind the curve compared to some of the other Snakes in Tampa. I think I've seen a little bit more utilization of, like, the smash ultimate options from the other Snakes. So while he is a very strong player, I would like to see a little more optimization of the character itself here.
Yeah, he's no longer just tilts and grenades anymore. You have to utilize every part of his kit and be able to adapt them accordingly depending on matchups. So that's going to be very tough going forward.
Yeah, so let's see. He's still low percent here. If he's able to, stick on to this lead, perhaps get a corner situation. Like I said, throw out some up smashes, perhaps.
I mean, he will definitely be able to tack on the damage with just a few trades. Snake notorious for very big damage off of just straight hits. So if he can play cool, he should be able to bring this back. And he can't get spiked there.
Yeah, and one of the big advantage Yoshi does have is being of similar weight to Snake. He can tank a lot of these, these grenade trades. If he's up his stock, it doesn't matter if he takes the damage.
Well, not only that, having armor on his double jump means he can get back and really buffer through a lot of Snake's possible edge guard.
That is true. I mean, I think the grenade might not be enough if it's stale, so he might actually need the up smash.
Alrighty.
Okay, we got the Nikita on deck. Okay.
Yeah, there he is setting it up for some Oki here. I'm going to use a lot of FGC terminology on accident. Let's go.
I mean, Oki's still a thing, Okay. Ooh, then near out of shield. Okay. And, ooh. Hits him with 1,000-foot.
And the sad part was he couldn't even tech that. In Smash Ultimate, there's a threshold where past a certain percent, depending on your weight, you can no longer tech any attacks.
I believe it's actually knockback based, so the amount of
it?
knockback you take determines it. Yeah, and I mean, there's some situations, man, it's like, which is nice to see because people just can't tech forever. I actually appreciate it.
Well, and it makes stage spiking actually viable now. Because
yeah.
I mean, a lot of people could just react to that.
And it's at a generous percent. It's usually when you're at the percent where you should be dying anyway that, it happens.
200, you're getting a little bit greedy. You need to take the stock at some point.
Exactly. They decided, what, we don't want to see people out here, chilling forever. Right. So what do we like for counter pick-wise? What do we got?
I think it'd be a good situation to be able to, Battlefield is not a horrible option. Will allow Snake to land and set up things like C4 and grenades a little more positively. At the same time, though, it is also really nice for Snake to be able to build space.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like, I look at like a Battlefield in terms of like kind of two character designs. There's sword characters and there's projectile characters. So projectile characters can camp under the platform and not be at risk of like the sort of diagonal approach because they have the platform guarding them. Then sword characters are, ooh, what do we got? Oh, I think he had the air dodge read and he grabbed the ledge there on accident.
Yeah, just a bit of a mistake there. Very unfortunate.
And sword characters are kind of able to like control that space under the platform and like catch the landings on the platforms as well. So like both characters kind of gain advantages on the stage for like different reasons. And then if you're like Rosalina, where you're both a sword character with a projectile, you really kind of cook on the stage.
Ooh, the up air coming through. And earlier, just an excellent cross-up read there from J12, catching him off guard with a neutral B of all things.
Yeah, this is a really significantly more dominant lead than we saw last game, which is saying something because J12 he was comfy last game. You know, he was by no means, you know, behind. He was no means like, it was a comfy lead, but this is ooh, okay, what do we got? Okay.
Oh, excellent back air there. Yeah, fair would have certainly come out if he had not responded immediately. Good stuff there from Yoss.
Yeah, good disrespect to the jump read there. Oh, we've got the Metal Mario theme. This is a nice little throwback. Oh, what do we got? Oh, just like that.
A clean air dodge read, and just like that, J12 gonna send him back to the Cretaceous period. Catches him with the down air, into the up air. Nice catches.
And he did a great job of commanding the space around the forward air dodge, so we psyched him into the neutral air dodge. He was like, hey, man, I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, he's caught him off guard because Yoss has been air dodging into stage quite a lot. So all he had to do was play it patient and then catch him with that one fair. Very nice stuff.
Yeah, no, it's huge amount of control, but yeah, commanding game by J12. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, like, Yoss has been like placing relatively well. To be fair, like, I've beaten him in losers, I think.